Hello, everyone. We're the Big Red SN guys alongside Jordan. I'm Wesley. We're here to discuss the postgame between Lamar and Nicholls. Now, Jordan, heartbreaking loss tonight. Nicholls came in, got the W. Lamar had a chance to take the win at the end of the game, missed the field goal, but there was a lot more things that went wrong in the game. Just tell us what we saw out here tonight.
Well, I mean, from the beginning of the game, you've seen busted plays turn into big plays for Nicholls on running the ball so effectively, being able to break loose for 80-yard runs. You know, you total up for Nicholls, well over 400 yards on the ground. It's hard to win a football game when you're giving up that many yards at home. It's homecoming. You would think that Lamar would have come out with more energy, more of an emphasis to win, but we just didn't. We came out, we matched their intensity somewhat originally. The game was neck and neck, and even all throughout the game it was neck and neck. But down the stretch, we just lacked that extra emphasis to get the job done.
Yeah, it seemed Lamar just kind of fell apart, especially in the second half. A little around the middle of the second quarter, you kind of saw that Nicholls was here to stay. They were here to play, and Lamar just fell apart. Now, they came back around the middle of the fourth quarter, but once again, a mind-blowing momentum killer of a turnover with Carson and Cade Harrington not being able to get the snap down and the handoff completed. Nicholls was able to capitalize by driving down the field, burning a lot of clock up, and kicking a field goal, which would eventually win them the game, and they were able to hold out. It was just an overall bad night for Lamar, and just that was kind of like our season right there. We needed to get this win in order to stay alive for playoffs.
Yeah, we definitely did, Wes. And this win was so pivotal to us because it still gave us breath of life in the playoff hunt. As you mentioned, just recapping that last stretch, you had a miscommunication between Cade Harrington and Carson Erp, resulting in a fumble. Nicholls goes down, drives the field with 6 minutes remaining, leaves Lamar 2 minutes and some change left. Joe Menden does a great job pointing it out, of calling the shots and really getting us down the field to the positions that we need to be. Cade Harrington puts Alex Ball in range to line it up for a field goal, and it just resulted in a missed opportunity. And that really capped off our night, getting so close, but getting in the end so far. Now looking on, you have Incarnate Word, a team who tonight upset Southeastern at home for Southeastern, only allowing them 2 points. So you're playing a very talented Incarnate Word team, and then you come back home and you play McNeese. At this point in the time, you're playing for pride. The playoff game is far-fetched and it's just not happening. So now you're playing to close out your season on a strong note. And this is where we'll see what the Cardinals are truly made of. We had high hopes for them this year. It's sad to see that the book for playoffs and a championship ring ended here tonight. But ultimately, there's still 2 games left and a lot to be optimistic moving forward, trying to once again, notch over a 500 record.
This will really determine how strong mentally the Cards are. We know they're a great football team. We know that we have the best running back in the nation. We know we have a pretty decent defense that, has times that's shown itself, but in recent memory hasn't lately. And we're going up against a very scrappy Incarnate Word team to go into Southeastern and beat them the way they did. Cardinals can't go into San Antonio next week and expect no slack from them. And to close out with McNeese, conference leader, undefeated, our rival. Coach Ray Woodard has to get these guys right in order to finish out the season strong and to give them something to go into the offseason to feel good about, that this team can bounce back next season, that this team can be potent, that this team can be competitive like it's shown all season long.
And you want a team like Lamar, after falling short to teams like Northwestern State, and even tonight here against Nicholls State, at the time we played them, both teams had a combined win total of 1. Mm-hmm. You want losses like this to be disappointing to a team because we know where we stand or where we should stand ultimately within the conference. But we want to make sure that a loss like this isn't deflating. On the positives for tonight, we've seen the dual quarterback system begin to catch its rhythm. Joe was able to find guys in the passing game. Carson was able to break big runs, how we know that he can. And the gelling between the receivers and the quarterbacks really kicked it in. Cade Harrington, 255 yards, 32 carries, once again had a stellar game. Defensively is where I think we need the most improvement, though.
Well,
we did see glimpses of greatness where you had stops on defense on 3rd down and 4th down, but then we also seen fake punts work to Nicholls' advantage, and we seen a drive that could have been stopped and prevented the field goal that put them ahead get knocked through the uprights. And we just wasn't able to do the same tonight.
It seemed like the defense, it would make stops, but it didn't make the right stops. And it was just really unfortunate because it also put our offense in a bind to where They were sitting comfortably. They gave us the lead and everything. But when you put our offense in a bind in pressure situation, that asks a lot of them. And they answered the bell. It was just unfortunate that Alex Ball's field goal went wide right. And we will be previewing the game between the Incarnate Word Cardinals this coming Wednesday. Will Lamar bounce back? We'll find out very soon. Until then, go Big Red.